Hey guys, in this video today, I'm going to be reviewing how to make charts. How to make charts in Excel. Okay, so it's a pretty easy. I think it's pretty easy to making a chart. The first step you obviously have to do is to identify a data source. Once you identify a data source, then the next step is actually now finding a chart. So here, my data source is, I want to chart, this is an example of the number of days or the days versus the number of hours. You know what, let's change this to money earned when working Uber. I think that's a better example. So the money that you earn working Uber based on the day. So this would be the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, etc. Okay, so that's the first thing you want to do. You want to identify or have a data source. Once you have that, the next thing you'd want to do is you want to highlight the data, and you want to go to this insert tab here. When you go to it now, this is, I think, the tricky part, and that is knowing which kind of graph you want. For example, this is a bar chart. This one is like a 2 or 3D line that you're plotting. You see here, it's actually forming at the bottom just to show you. I'll give you a preview of what it probably would look like. The other chart is like a pie chart, which probably is not suitable for this case here. You have an XY scatter. There are just so many different charts that you can choose from. The point is that you probably should have an idea of what kind of chart that you want, and then go from there. The chart that I think is a good idea is just choosing the XY scatter. And you see now, once I'm in there, I have the option of just showing the plots by itself, showing the plots with lines, showing the lines without the plots. This one is a more smoother line than this one. So once again, it just goes a matter of preference. Which one would you like to see? And so if I were to choose a chart now the next thing you probably would want to add into this chart is different axes. So with the chart now selected, you can go to the add chart element at the top here, and just gives you a bunch of different options where of what you want to add. For example, this is a title, and this example of a title is sorry, let me do it again. Example of a title is having a primary axis at the bottom here. You know what? You should actually see it pop up down here on the chart once I select it. So you see there on the x-axis, or vertically on the left hand side, you'll see an axis there. So we do want to define axis there. So primary horizontal, we're going to call that days worked. Okay, good. If we go back here and now select the one on the y-axis, this is the you double click in that area, and this is the money earned, or dollars, right? And then the other one axis you probably want to add a chart title. You know there's one already there, but this is where it comes from. Either one above the chart or one they call center overlay. I don't know if you can see the difference, but above chart is literally above the chart, and you see the center overlay where the chart moves up, and the title, so center overlay. So I'm going to choose the above chart, and there's a title over there, but pretty much the title shows money earned in Uber per day, okay, or for the first 15 days or so. Totally preferential to what you would like. Just know, yeah, that's something that you can choose. Something else you can do in charts is you can format these titles to do exactly what you want to do. So, for example, if I want it to be red and bold, I can also do that there. And then this one, I can maybe say it's like blue, bold, or italicized, whatever I want. However I want to format it, it's totally up to me. Okay. So one more thing I probably want to show you is if, for example, in the Excel, you don't want to keep the chart here, you want to have it in a separate tab, you can do that. So if you right click on the chart here and you hit move chart, you can move it to a new sheet and you can rename that sheet. Okay, so renamed sheet for chart. You'll see that the chart will actually move from the main sheet now to a different isolated sheet. Okay, you can format it to look better, maybe by increasing the font size or however you want to format it. So maybe one more thing I want to show you is, let's just say you want to select, it says here for the first 15 days. Let's say you want to select maybe the first 10 days from this chart. You can do that by right clicking, go to select data, and now instead of the 15, when we select until the first 10, and it should populate. See, days 0 to 10, and it populates. Okay. If you want this chart to show from 0 to 10, you can just select the axis here, right click it, format axis, and then minimum we want from 0 to 10. Okay, so that's a very simple and quick way of making charts in Excel. And if you want to move this back, we can should be able to move it back per se. But yeah, that's a simple way of creating charts here in Excel. Thanks, guys.